but yeah, this, like I said in the beginning of the show, the spiritual revival you're seeing is exactly what we need, honestly, because everything I've been studying with, like, Jonathan Haidt, and Emil Durkheim and all these other sociologists and evolutionary biologists and psychologists and everything. They just so much information going into like how important religion is for societies, like how important it is for a strong community, for binding people together, binding a nation together. So a revival in Christianity not only is good for the people themselves, the individuals, because look at how they've dealt with this. Look how they dealt with like this extremely sad, tragic, disgusting situation. And they, with such grace and strength, honestly, I mean, so many conservatives, especially Christians, especially like his wife is as Christian as it gets, it seems like. And she, obviously is totally, it's just a one time, Erika Kirk is totally devastated in a way, but she's totally empowered too. And that's coming from, partly from the support of everybody and the love of everybody. But a big part of that, probably the most of that, is coming from God, man. That's coming from her faith in God. And I think, I believe God is real. So I think she's getting that energy and being like, I can fall back into God. I'll see Charlie again. Charlie's with God. Charlie's empowering me. That's powerful compared to being a godless, totally materialist, atheist person where, everything just happens because, I don't know, man, the world's evil and it's life's shit and then we all die and rot. It's like that. There's not much comfort to get from that. And I also don't think it's true either. So you're also kind of like, you're being weakened by a falsehood. So that what an empowering thing to happen for the United States, for the West. If it happens, like if there's a big spiritual revival, for probably is going to be something of that also in like places like Canada and Europe where they see this and they're like, you know what, this moves us too. If there's like a big revival in Christianity and religiosity and in America, that's a beautiful thing, man. And that's like I said before, it's going to be very difficult for our enemies, foreign and domestic, to like break us down and divide us. Then that's really important.
It's the only thing, honestly, I think that can break the spell of the last 10, 15 years.
A big part of it.
I think it's the only thing that can break this nonsense.
God is a powerful ally, man.
God is, yes, and amen to that. Amen.
The left don't really have God for the most part because they reject him for the most part.
Watching all of these people line up to honor a man taken way too young, taken in the prime of his life, 2 young children, a wife that incredibly, and this is going to sound crazy, there's a lot about Erika Kirk that reminds me of Kareen. I see a lot of Kareen in Erika Kirk. I do. To watch and feel the Spirit of God on the move. Again, I'm not a good Christian. But to feel and to watch the Spirit of God move, to watch people take comfort and to connect on a spiritual level to each other did something to me. It took me out, dude.
It's really moving, man. It's moving, and I think it's moving because it's real. I think it's a real thing that we sense, and when you see it, you can't deny it. And especially if you're sensitive to it and you're open to it, you can't deny deny that what you're seeing. It's God being present.
I couldn't deny that. I couldn't deny it. I can't deny it now.
We're moved by what's real, man.
We are moved by what is real. We are moved by
and elevated by it too. That's another thing. Some things can move you, but they can move you in the opposite direction. They can degrade you, and that's falsehood. That's wickedness. That's movement towards sin, even if it's subtle. But we are elevated by by the goodness that you see in there, the unity, the love, the transcendent love, the touch of the divine. It elevates you to tears. It could to like joyful, moved tears.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I saw a lot of that today at Charlie Kirk's memorial, and it's beautiful. And it is, like I said, just like Yoda says, what he said, the force is my ally, and a powerful ally it is. I think he said,
Yeah.
like the Luke or somebody, and I'm like, that's exactly right, man. Like as long as the conservatives remain, people of God, and independents or wherever that are associated with conservatives and Republican Party or whatever, that's a huge advantage, because God at the end doesn't lose. No matter what, the devil might win here and there, but God doesn't lose in the end always. Like it's just, you just can't.
Yeah.
Too dominant, too righteous. It's love. You can't defeat love. Nothing defeats love.
Nothing defeats love. Nothing defeats love.
Nothing.
And the
It always endures.
The fact that to watch Erika Kirk forgive that man, to forgive the bastard who took her husband's life, like
true Christian.
I'm a true Christian. And I think I've told this story.
The left have no idea what that's like, bro.
They have
So
no
many of
idea.
them, they won't forgive you for wearing a fucking Halloween costume. That's what they think is of a different culture or something. They won't forgive you. They won't forgive you for opening a Thai restaurant if you're white or something like that. Like she just forgave the murderer of her young husband. She's in the prime of their marriage, the beginning, most honeymoon stage of their marriage.
Yeah.
And that was just less than 2 weeks ago, and she forgives him, because that's what a true Christian does. They have no idea. They have no idea what it means to be in that state, to be so inspired, divinely inspired. They don't know. It's sad.
Erika Kirk did something that I don't have the capacity to do.